Hello, 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 hello there, hello, welcome back to your friendly neighbor Noob, because I'm Ice Trainer Friendly, or Ice Gym Trainer Friendly, and we're back with another Cobblemon. That's right, we're back. Honestly, it's been great, because last time we built Mount Moon-inspired cave thing, and this time, we're going to be building something longer and longer. I had some vibes that I was feeling, and we'll discuss them very soon, but I'm thinking about a new route with a different feel. Yeah, different feel. If you like different feels, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti. Let's get into this episode. Let's go! So, as you can see, we have this beautiful land here, and I've made it so it layers, it goes down, and then down, and then it stops around here because then there's water over there. I was thinking of having a different theme than grass or leaf. If you look here, we had this ice biome, so we decided to go with the ice theme, and you know, we had Cold Ridge Town and Route 1, Route 2, I think that was only Route 2, or is it Route 3 as well? Not too sure. We had the campsite and the entrance to the tunnel. The tunnel's right here, which is funny that it goes like this. And of course the cold, but it really stopped here, and then it started becoming more about the woods. We had camping, we had a tunnel, and now I'm thinking about maybe it's not so obvious. Maybe it's not woods and leaf and grass. Because the other two options, there were two other options in my opinion. There are either, well, I guess you could do fight type as well, but fight type's more sand for me. But there was also wind, you know, forest, you know, birds flying through the trees, or rock and ground. Because we had this beautiful tunnel, what if we went with the idea of construction? You know, having all like this area could be like kind of almost like a construction site. I was thinking of putting on these walls just like wood planks, a wood plank wall, or a wood stump wall, or wood log, and just have it like different colors all the way to the edge. Instead of trees, instead of like a tree line, it'll be a wood log line. Then when we get to here, which will be in the next episode, we'll use the lake and we'll have giant rocks jolting out of it, and then some bridges, some rock stone bridges that will jump to each piece, and so it'll be like a circular area. That way we're combining the idea of nature of Earth. Really, this is the Earth zone, because we have the ice zone. This is the Earth zone. So more of a rock and ground type. The other thing I was considering is putting a town on the lake and making it all about, like, you know, a blend between rock and water. That was also another option, you know, because we do have like this small little lake here. We could turn this into put in the center, have the gym in the center, and have like the buildings around the edges and stuff like that, and then just have like rock paths into the middle. That is very much the option, because this water's not too deep. We can make more platforms in the water, so this is interesting. Either that, or we make this like a lake and have all the rocks around it, and then have the village just there, like the rock village just there, and that's also cool. But today we are focusing on the construction site, because we need this construction area in. Now, first thing I have to do is start putting in those walls. We're gonna have a lot of walls. It's gonna go all the way up to about here, so it's just about here, and then it will stop, and then we will probably cut into there and let this route be its own thing. I'm getting into that because we're gonna stop talking about plans. Plans, you know, just gotta get into it sometimes. You just gotta jump into the game sometimes. But let's jump into it. Let's go, and let's put in some walls. This is what I was thinking. You know, just a nice wooden log barrier all the way around. It looks a little crazy right now. It looks a little insane. And it goes all the way to here, which will be the next part, which you come down here and then into this one. So that'll be a little path that I'll make next time. A path that comes into this part, which is gonna be a lake. And I'm gonna block off the area of the path as well. And of course, lake will be blocked off too. However, what I want to do is I want to turn this into kind of a construction site. Yeah, construction site. So I want a crane somewhere around here, like a crane. I want like a little, not a house so much as just a little shed type thing. There's an office. I want it right here, or yeah, I just want like an office just here, right here. Then like a whole bunch of construction. So the pathway basically come here, then you swerve around here, and then you'll kind of swerve around here, and yeah, basically do the same kind of thing as like dropping down, swerving. So all around you is going to be construction stuff. That's kind of the vibe I'm going with. It's gonna be interesting, especially because I kind of have to get, you know, the materials to match what my vision. But there's gonna be a lot of scaffolding and a lot of stone. Hopefully it'll look okay. But first I'm going to try to figure out a design for the shed here. Gotta think of something interesting. It's gotta be like a metal shed, so probably smooth stone and iron blocks. But that's gonna be hard to go some iron hunting. What on earth did I make? I mean, it's kind of the vibe I was going for. It does look like a trailer. It looks like a weather station thing, but that's kind of what I wanted. Just like a very thin, weathery station type thing. And wanted the vein on top, and I used all the iron that I had for this, and now I'm regretting it because it looks so ugly. I'm gonna put some plants at the front, I think, with some trapdoors, just some plants along here, or some azalea bushes. And then I'm going to like put in some glass windows and then just put some flooring in there. It's just supposed to be for the construction side, I suppose, so it's not too bad, you know. It's totally bad. And then we'll just continue on, because this is making my head sad. This is just not okay. At least I can say one thing. I kind of like the little antenna, and then this, like I tried to make it like an air vent, and I think I like it, a little air vent thing there. So the top, actually, I don't mind. I don't mind the top. The part where I actually use the iron I like, but you come down here and I just think it's so plain. It needs something extra. So I'm gonna go decorate it with the extra bits and pieces, and hopefully it will make it look better. Cause right now it looks like a giant eyesore. Or should I say it looks like a giant Ivysaur? I'm sorry. Okay, this makes it look a little bit nicer. Just a tad, but still, it's a lot nicer now. I feel a lot better. A part of me was worried, but I feel like this nature and these little Pokemon trapdoors do give it that extra touch. And it does look more like an office or just a weather station or something. So, which is what I wanted. Oh my god. Goddamn doors. But yeah, as you can see, little desk and chair, little station to do working stuff. It's very simple. You won't see much of the inside. So what I'm going to do is obviously make the path up to here. And then I'm probably going to start using this again to mark out the path. We're going to have it this way. I'm going to replace anything here that needs to turn into path into dirt blocks. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, this is the first part, and I actually like it. It's cute. It's cute. I didn't expect it to be cute, especially after seeing how ugly it was before. It was an utter disaster. It was like putting makeup on a pig, and then the pig turning out to be a beautiful swan. I was in shock. This is gonna be okay, right? Right? Okay, so we got the path going up to there, comes up to here, comes up to here, comes up to here. Means you can kind of decorate it along here, decorate something big there, which I think I'm gonna put a crane here, and a grass patch over there. We're gonna put something here as well. I don't know what yet. Don't know what. Maybe just giant rock there. That could be kind of cool. I'm not entirely sure, you know. So many options. I think the crane is the thing I should consider next, though. I don't know whether to fill in this path yet, because it may move around. So let's get on crane duty. Yeah, I'm gonna use spruce logs, even though I like to use dark oak. But I'm gonna use spruce logs for the crane. Well, look at this. Look at it. Oh, it's a crane. A crane to lift up all this wood. Now you're probably asking why wood, because obviously we just went through a rock cave and we're trying to make this like rock and ground themed. Well, I made it like this in my head, is that we're surrounded by trees and we kind of have to blend the idea of trees and rocks together. So there's a company knocking down all these trees and burning them and breaking them and turning them into things. It's more about construction and manufacturing. That's the vibe we're going for here. I do love this crane design. I went online a while back when I was trying to do Friendly Kingdoms, I believe, the series, Friendly Kingdoms. I had to build a crane in the middle of the city. So I went on that map. I had a look at what the actual design looked like. And then I came in here and made a smaller version. Well, a shorter version kind of thing. But yeah, I like it. I think it's great. And it does the job, and it's like this centerpiece. I like adding little things like this. I think it really adds something. I also finished the path. We've got a path that goes all the way through now, and because we have the path, it's time that we start putting in the fencing. I put this everywhere, as you guys know. We put it on that side of, and now we're putting on this side, and we're going with spruce this time. So obviously we'll do the same thing we usually do, which is this. It's also just to bring light into the game and into our world. But yeah, it is going to add into this, of course, which is very nice, and I like it. I'm actually really happy with this crane. You guys don't understand how happy I am with this crane. I love when a build comes together and looks so good. So obviously we still have work to do. I will say one thing I've noticed about Pokemon just in general is that it doesn't really have this aspect of trying to be real while, you know, also trying to bring up real problems. Like I played Scarlet and Violet recently, and it's on my one of my other channels, but well, actually no, I played it this year. I wouldn't say recently, but I noticed that the themes of the story in the actual game was just so juvenile, and it felt like more for kids than family, and they have kind of gone in that direction of like, well, Pokemon's for kids, not adults. When who do you think's buying all your games? Who do you think's spending all the money? You know, the parents aren't gonna spend yeah, you can't just all the merchandise, just so much, and you're putting it towards kids. Just no. It was a story about like bullying and getting revenge and stuff like that. And I will say the like second part of the story was about like more interesting things, but we didn't really get to that until later, so it just didn't feel the same. So what's that up there? It's like a black ghastly or something. Hello? Huh, weird. But yeah, I feel that sometimes there are less realistic themes when it comes to Pokemon. Like there's not really a talk about deforestation or politics or any of that kind of thing, whereas it is involved, especially in like China, Japan, all these like especially Asian countries, and I hate to bring it up and stuff, but it's a real life thing. It's a major issue. And this world has issues too. I mean, look, the deforestation. Oh my god, I can't even say the word. Deforestation. I got it. Yeah, deforestation. We have deforestation happening here, and there's a colder climate over there because probably, you know, global warming. I don't know, but there are real life things happening in this world, and I just think we can't ignore them anymore. I should become activist friendly. No. Actually, no. Pretend I didn't say anything. I'm gonna shut up now. I really have to do an episode where I catch Pokemon though, because I feel like I've lost the Pokemon, like the essence of the game, because I've just been so focused on like building stuff that's Pokemon-esque that I haven't been catching a lot or battling, and I would like to get back into that. I feel I would like to get back into that side of things. So definitely considering making an episode about catching and battling. Might be next episode, who knows? But I want some more Pokemon too. I would love to be able to catch them all. That'd be awesome. But I'm gonna continue on with this. I'm gonna get all the fence put in, and I'm also gonna get this path put in because I just realized. But either way, we're gonna get the fence put in, and hopefully it will still look good. I don't want to make it look weird or strange or too wooden. But hey, sometimes things happen, you know? Sometimes problems arise and we fix them with our brain. Now, if only I could figure out how to get one of those. We got a nice pathway now. We got a nice pathway, and now we have to start considering what we want to put in these spaces. Now, I'm thinking some giant rocks. Just something to bring in the rock area as well. So I'm thinking a rock over here, a rock here, big rocks, then smaller rocks with little pebbles, little stone buttons everywhere. Then over here, I want a grass patch, just right here, and a tree, just like here. Just a little tree, maybe one here too. But yeah, grass patch, tree over here. Yeah, that's gonna look good. But most importantly, giant rocks. Because honestly, we will rock you. Bow, bow. Yeah, this has been an interesting project. I've had to think about a lot of different things, but it is time to get the final details in with a beautiful. No, I'm not gonna do a montage. I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen. I can do time lapse, but I think creating rocks would be kind of boring. Yeah, montage. Gonna do a montage. We're not gonna do one of those. Sorry. Here it is. Oh, my wonderful world. I actually like the end result. As you guys know, I was completely not confident about this area. I had an idea and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. It was just simply an idea. There was no planning, no direction, no nothing. And usually when that happens, my things end up needing to be redesigned. But this... it's actually okay. So first up, we have the kind of the office area where the head builder supervisor is. So he's got to, you know, put all his paperwork in. We have the path up to there. Then we come through here, and I started putting a whole bunch of like rock piles and stuff like that. I got a little bit of a creek just because they broke a hole and water started coming out. And I want to do like an arch because they've obviously broken through here. And then some gravel and then some shovels because they're shoveling up some gravel and just little pieces throughout. out, obviously, and then we got some trees that kind of so we can blend it back into the forest area. So we're going from, you know, rocks because of the mountains and the inside of the cave, and then of course we're getting back into all the wood stuff, and then some where the animals. If I walk through here too much, a Pokemon's gonna attack me. This blend of like mountain caves into woodland forest was actually a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be, but I loved the result. This route is amazing, and is this Route 4? Is this technically Route 4? Wow, this is Route 4. Damn. I love how I made this entire thing and didn't realize it. Because I believe we have Route 1, 2, this might be 3. Is this 3 or 4? I just checked, it's Route 3. Okay, so this is Route 3 in all its rocky glory. 1 and 2 are in the snow area. I guess we'll have 3, then we'll have the lake, then the city, and then probably Route 4. So we can only have like 2 routes per biome, or per like piece, I guess. So grass, leaf, blah blah blah, what all that stuff. Fire types, and so for each type of area we're gonna have 2 routes. This is number 1, this is 3, and we're gonna have like a very woodland one for the Route 4. Anyway, guys, we have come to the end of the episode. That's right, we've come to the end of this episode as we built Route 3. I still can't believe I didn't know that I built Route 3 until after building it. That sounds about right. I actually was surprised by this build, as I said before. I didn't think that I could blend rock and wood together, but we did it, and I kind of like it, and hopefully we can have a really cool rock gym. I don't know how we're going to make a rock gym, but we'll come with some ideas. We always do. I know this probably isn't my best work, but this is my most experimental work, and I've never made Pokemon type builds before, so it's been rough and hard, but I've really enjoyed it. I hope you have too. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of your friendly neighborhood noob community. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends. Don't forget to eat spaghetti, and I will see you in the next episode. This has been Ice Trainer Friendly, and this has been Cobblemon. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.